Brandon, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Okay, man. Is this your ride, man?
It is.
Anything with the Essex name on it attracts my attention. What year is this baby?
It's an early 1932 Essex.
It's the two-door.
Yes, a two-door coach.
Yeah. Man, I'm in awe. I'm sitting here staring at this thing going, man, look, it's in fantastic shape. Now,
Original paint, original interior, engine, the whole driveline, every nut and bolt.
so it's never been painted. This is it.
This is it.
A true survivor.
Yes, with all the character intact.
Golly. How many Essex do you find like that? Now, how many of these were made?
Not very many. This is the heart of the Depression, and there was just not a lot of these built. They tried a whole program where they thought, we're going to make a big improvement over the 31. The car went from about $570 approximately to this, which was $750. In the heart of the Depression, it did not work out well. They tried adding a lot of features, and they thought if they made a car that was significant enough, people would spend the money. They didn't have it, though.
Wow.
So later in the year, they introduced what was known as the Essex Terraplane. They lightened the car down, same engine size. They had Amelia Earhart christen it at a big ceremony, and it was a pop. It was a hit. It went actually just a few dollars more than what a V8 Ford was, and it was lighter and had 10 more horsepower.
Oh boy! Hey man, there were some incredible details going on here. Are those wooden spoke wheels?
They are. And you could, in this year, have wood or wire at no additional cost. You just pick whatever you liked.
Wow, it's amazing they're still together. Somebody took really good care of this car.
Yes.
Man, that thing...
It actually was owned by a professional clown up in Connecticut.
A professional clown owned it. How about that? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, man. An early
these stories, they're always amazing to hear. Hey, man, I want you to pop the hood. I want to check out that period correct engine. All right, man, check that out. Period correct everything. That's super clean too, man. You tinker with it on a regular basis, don't you?
This one, surprisingly, once I set everything, it's just about as reliable as it gets. I actually drove this car daily for about 4 months.
Wow.
When I was living in a smaller town that didn't require high speeds, but it was wonderful. Absolute, dead reliable.
Let me ask you this, man. You know, nowadays, and you guys are probably going to notice this too, he ain't no old man. How old are you?
I'm 28.
This guy's 28 years old, and he's digging the old classic ride like this, man. What inspired you as a young man, instead of an import or a tuner, to get something like this?
I don't have a good answer there, and I know my dad used to carry me to car shows.
Yeah.
I've always been drawn to pre-war cars, and this is not my only one, but I love them.
Wow. And so schooling, training?
Yes, I had a lot of mentors through my life. I've been very lucky.
Okay.
A lot of great people have shared their knowledge and passed down the art of taking care of these cars.
Nice.
And I just soaked all up as much as I could.
Yeah. There you go. I'm going to encourage everybody. Teach your kids how to do stuff like this. You will not regret it, man. That's fantastic, sir. Proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty cool. Preserving history, man.
And if you'd like, I can fire it up for you.
Hey, sure. Let's hear it run. Okay, is it really running? The thing's so quiet. That is super quiet. Look at that, like a sewing machine. Hey, man, you can't even hear the thing run, man. What's up with that?
That's just a good old engineering for you.
That is super smooth, folks.
And you'll get a kick out of this. There is some interesting facts about these engines. In about 1924, Hudson went through a big program to try and come up with a newer or a different engine design.
Okay.
And they tried going for a long stroke small bore, where say like Model T, has a piston about the size of a coffee can. These were small bore, high revving engines. Everything's counterbalanced, and when they run down the road, they sound more like a modern car for the RPM they run. And by the time you got to say 32, they'd really perfected it. And they actually used this engine design, almost basic engine design, to 47.
Yeah.
And but full roller lifters, counterbalanced everything. Even the fan hub has balance holes in it.
So I guess it's safe to say they were ahead of their time.
Yep.
Essex.